A man was out on his routine bicycle ride. Everything seemed normal until he noticed something disturbing near the trail. Within seconds, he stopped and immediately dialed 911.
911. Movement in, transfer over a caller on Big Bend. Came upon a 12-year-old female. She appears to be stabbed.
She appears to be what?
Stabbed.
Stabbed?
Correct.
Is there any bleeding going on?
Her clothing has got blood on it.
Okay, and you found her and she was just laying there?
Yeah.
Officers arrived within minutes. What they found was almost unimaginable. A 12-year-old girl who had been stabbed 19 times, barely conscious, fighting to breathe. And somehow, against all odds, she was still alive. She was rushed to the hospital immediately, as every second now meant the difference between life and death.
You were biking by and she says to you what?
Could you help me, please? I've been stabbed multiple times. I quick got out my cell phone. I was shaking.
Soon, the identities came out, and that's when the case became even more disturbing. The victim was 12-year-old Peyton Leutner, the two responsible, also just 12 years old. Morgan Geyser, Anissa Weier, all three were friends, three middle school girls who had planned a simple sleepover. But how did they end up in the woods that morning? How did it escalate to 19 stab wounds? And most importantly, why?
Two 12-year-old girls stabbing their friend nearly to death is unimaginable anytime, but especially for a safe community like the city of Waukesha.
When officers shifted their focus to Morgan Geyser and Anissa Weier, they uncovered another alarming detail. Both girls had been reported missing by their own parents just about an hour earlier. By their own parents.
My thought was child abduction. Where's my daughter? That's the only thought I had in my head.
Anissa Weier's family, including her brother, also helped officers as the search intensified.
That's her, that's Anissa. She's been missing for I don't know how long now.
And just hours after both girls were reported missing, the story took an unexpected turn.
While the hunt for the other two girls is in high gear, every agency in the area searching.
We had the Waukesha County Sheriff's Department, the City of Waukesha Police Department, New Berlin Police Department, City of Waukesha Fire Department, and Flight for Life, all scouring that area.
Then, nearly 5 hours after Peyton crawled out of those woods, the two other girls are found. They were right here along Interstate 94, heading out of Waukesha. A knife with a 5-inch blade found in one of the girls' bags.
Both girls were taken into custody. By the next morning, detectives sat across from them inside the interrogation room. What was revealed during those interviews didn't just add details to the case, it completely reframed it. This wasn't a random act of violence. This was planned. And from this point forward, the story would take a direction no one was prepared for.
Morgan handed me the knife, and then I started to count again. When I was 5 feet away, I said, now, go ballistic, go crazy, stab, 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 stab. The whole time, Peyton was screaming in agony. I didn't want to do this. I was afraid of what would happen if I didn't. Morgan said, don't be afraid, I'm only a little kitty cat, and jumped on top of Bella and stabbed her repeatedly.
She tried to get up.
She tried to get up. She said that she couldn't see, she couldn't walk, and that she couldn't breathe.
And they told her they were going to go get her help, but Anissa flat out said, no, we weren't getting her help. We wanted her to die.
I asked her who did this, and she told me her friend Morgan.
Peyton tells paramedics she's been stabbed.
They asked how long was the knife, and she said that the knife is about like this. And she was talking about the blade, not the handle.
Your parents know that you're here talking to me, okay? And I'm glad they're so glad that you're safe.
I did notice she had a blood stain on the front of her shirt, and she was wearing 2 shirts.
Okay, what is your name?
Anissa Weier.
Morgan seemed like she was very calm, very relaxed. I mean, she's at a police department and she's covered in blood. And this is like a normal day for her.
What is your name again?
Morgan.
Morgan.
You can hear Morgan ask what's happened to Peyton, using her nickname, Bella.
Is she dead?
I don't know. She wants to take her to the hospital.
What? I was just wondering.
It didn't seem like it really concerned her too much if she was dead or alive.
The detectives read the girls their rights.
You have the right to remain silent.
Here in the state of Wisconsin, a child can be interrogated without the presence of their parent or guardian being in the room. At that time, I did not know that.
We find that people are more truthful when they don't have their parents present.
This is going to get me arrested, isn't it?
The interrogations last for hours.
I think these all gets a little bit more comfortable here.
I have a daughter that's almost the same age as her, like she could be my daughter, but then she started saying things that were really very eerie, hearing them coming out of a 12-year-old's mouth.
So did you guys talk about doing this beforehand?
Anissa told me we had to.
Why?
Because she said that he'd kill our families.
Who's he?
A man. I didn't know him, but Anissa knew him.
And this is where the story takes another turn to a fictional character on the internet.
There's this website called the Creepypasta Wiki.
Okay.
It's full of like horror stories that are meant to purposely scare you. And there's one of them called Slenderman.
Who's Slenderman?
He's this tall, faceless man who preys on children. At his own will, he can exploit these tendrils from his back and strangle his victims. From what the Creepypasta Wiki said, he targets children most.
Anissa explained to me that to prove yourself worthy to Slender, you would have to kill somebody.
Morgan said, we have to kill Bella.
When we come back.
Did you feel bad that I just stabbed one of your best friends?
I thought about it, but then I decided that remorse will get me nowhere. It's easier to live without regrets.
The interrogation went on for quite some time, but now let's focus on the night when all of this actually happened. The events trace back to the night of May 31st, 2014. It was Morgan Geyser's 12th birthday sleepover. On the surface, it looked innocent. 3 middle school friends spending the night together. But behind that celebration, something had already been calculated. Even Morgan's mother later described how normal that birthday evening had seemed. But what looked like a simple sleepover was already something much darker.
On Friday nights, Skateland had free pizza, so the girls went a little early and ate dinner and skated.
And the third girl who was with them, Peyton Leitner, also just 12. Stacy and Joe Leitner remember their daughter had been looking forward to it for weeks.
You remember how excited she was that Friday afternoon.
Oh my gosh, she was so excited.
Do you think Peyton had any idea?
No, she had absolutely no idea.
She was blindsided.
Blindsided by what those two friends had in store, and they'd been planning it for months. After that night of skating, they would return to Morgan's house. Morgan's mother, Angie, downstairs.
They played up in Morgan's bedroom with Morgan's dolls. I mean, it was just a normal night.
And no sign that two were plotting against Peyton?
No sign whatsoever. The next morning, Morgan asked if they could go to the park.
How often would they go to the park?
Well, we were actually, believe it or not, pretty strict parents and didn't let Morgan go out on her own very often.
But you thought because she had her two friends, it would be safe?
Mm-hmm.
The first sign anything is wrong, a police officer showing up at Angie's door.
And my heart dropped down into my stomach. Not only were there police in my living room, but they were wearing riot gear.
Across town, officers are also arriving at Peyton's house.
Around the side of the house, up over the deck, came a uniformed officer. The first thing that goes through my mind is something has happened to somebody that I love.
And they asked me, where's Morgan? I said, she's at the park with her friends.
Angie Geyser says the police tell her that Morgan is missing. They think she may be hiding her daughter.
They searched the house, and I just kept asking, what happened? What's going on? And they wouldn't tell me other than to say there had been an incident at the park, and one of the girls was hurt.
At first, police refusing to reveal which one of those girls was hurt. They quickly also tracked down the parents of the third friend, Anissa Weier, telling them their daughter is missing too.
My thought was child abduction. Where's my daughter? That's the only thought I had in my head.
It would take hours to piece together exactly what happened at that birthday sleepover. The first moment anyone would begin to learn of the horror is this call to 911.
911. I'm transferring over a caller on Big Bend.
12-year-old Peyton Leitner had just crawled out of the woods covered in blood, stabbed 19 times.
After surviving 19 stab wounds, Peyton Leitner recovered and eventually told the story in her own words.
Do you feel like you're a survivor?
Yeah, I shouldn't be alive. I really shouldn't after what happened.
For the first time, Peyton Leitner is talking about that day 5 years ago. 3 12-year-olds at a slumber party, and the next morning, a walk into the woods to play hide and seek.
Do you remember leaving the park to go to the woods?
They just wanted to go on a walk, and I didn't think much of it. It's just a walk. It's in Waukesha. Like, what bad stuff happens in Waukesha, Wisconsin?
Peyton was stabbed 19 times and left for dead by her own friends, who later blamed the fictional character Slenderman.
And do you remember when it started?
Kind of. I didn't feel anything because my body was in shock. So they told me to lay down, you'll lose blood slower, like we're gonna go get help. I got up and then just walked until I hit a patch of grass where I could lay down.
Do you feel responsible?
I think on some level I'll always feel responsible for not knowing that my daughter wasn't well. As a mother, you're supposed to be there to protect your child.
Now let's take a closer look at the legal process and the motive behind this crime. But before we dive into the motive, it's important to understand the legal process, because the legal process in this case was anything but ordinary. In the initial trials, the defense argued that Morgan and Anissa were suffering from severe mental illness. Ultimately, in 2017, Anissa Weier was sentenced to 25 years in a psychiatric institution, while Morgan Geyser received a 40-year sentence in a similar facility. But the story took another shocking turn. In a desperate move, Morgan managed to cut her GPS monitoring bracelet and escaped from her group home. The disappearance triggered an immediate and frantic search. Her freedom, however, was short-lived. About 24 hours later, she was spotted and arrested outside a truck stop in Posen, Illinois, bringing a tense end to her brief escape.
Police say she was found at a truck stop 25 miles south of Chicago with another person who was also detained.
I advise them that Robins, I don't know if they're able to like sleep in their lobby because they used to do that before, but they said that they're just going to move on.
Yeah, I had called to see. I didn't know what to look like. I fed them. So I was calling to see can they get somewhere for the night.
Yeah, and the thing is there ain't a lot of shelters. that's what's crazy is they find shelters for other people, but down.
Yeah, because I'm out with the food. But I couldn't leave them out here. So I was like, I didn't know what to do. So I was like, just let me call and see if y'all know something.
I told them I believe Robins and the Robins are able to sit there, but they said they're
Where you guys from?
South.
South? How far? Like how far?
Not that far. We're not living anywhere. We'll be fine tonight.
Okay, I just want to make sure you guys are warm.
We're fine.
You sure?
Yeah. I appreciate it.
No problem. I just want to make sure you guys have some place to want to stay.
No, we're always close.
How old are you?
I'm 23.
23?
Yeah.
How old is he?
She's transgender. She's 43.
Oh, how old is she? 23? Okay.
I don't have my ID, but...
All right, well, give him your name and date of birth, because we just got to make sure you're saying who you are, you say you are, okay? You're not missing them and stuff, okay?
Thank you, Mom.
No problem. Thank you for calling. Because I don't believe you're 23. That's why. Okay? And we got called here for a call. So just be honest. I want to make sure that you're not missing. As long as you're not missing, you can go on your way. Are you missing from somewhere? Then just give me your name and date of birth, and you can be on your way.
Okay, I'm 19.
Huh?
I'm 19.
19?
Yeah.
That's fine. You're still an adult. So
Yeah. So what's your last name? No what?
I don't want to give you my name.
okay, well then we're gonna arrest you and take you an ID. We're gonna hold you an ID at the station for fingerprints. So you don't want to obstruct an officer. Give me your name and date of birth. You're not wanted for murder, right?
Right.
Well, then you ain't gonna have a problem with us. I promise you. Okay? You're making it a bigger deal than it is.
No, you spell it.
It is. Transgender. So just get her name, his name.
Do you have your ID with you? No. Were you ever issued an ID? Or anywhere?
Yeah.
You were? Okay. What state were you issued an ID out of?
Sorry, I'm told it wasn't. Mine was issued out of Wisconsin.
Okay, and what's your last name?
Robertson.
You spell that?
You have a middle initial?
Okay, what's your date of birth?
No, Robertson.
Oh, Robertson, okay.
His son. I think his son's very.
Your last name is Uries?
Yes, please. Government name?
You said you what?
Huh?
It's your real name, right? Right. It's not a big deal. You'll be on your way, okay?
L-E-S.
Okay, do you have a
First name George Robert Ida Edward Sam. First name Stephanie Sam Tom Edward Paul Henry Adam Nora Ida Edward. Date of birth April 16, 2002. Female.
I'll run yours in what car? My car? It's right there.
It's out of Wisconsin.
Still running in Wisconsin, name and date of birth. Man, unless you want to do it over there, that's even easier. Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
Did we do something wrong?
No, we just got called here for a service call, so... Well, now you did something wrong because it's come back no record on files, and that means you're lying to us about your name. Okay? So now that's obstructing. I'm going to give you one more chance before we're going to take you in custody and fingerprint you. Okay? So just be honest. It's not a big deal. You're making it a bigger deal.
Edward Robert Tom Sam Nora. First name is Charles. Third initial I'm married. Date of birth 12/17, 1983. Should have a list.
Give me your real name.
ID for her. Really.
Okay? Because if he comes back, no record on file also, which I hope he doesn't, because that means both of you are lying, I'm going to take you both in for fingerprints. Okay? Don't make us do all that. We just want to send you on your way. No, you can't.
Kind of record Wisconsin as well. Charles Robertson.
You guys wanted for something?
Charles unmarried.
Why are you hiding your name? I don't understand.
Well, you didn't come back anything either. Even out of Wisconsin.
I just don't want my identity out there.
Okay.
It's just personal preference.
Okay. You can have that preference, but we're going to have that preference of taking you in and fingerprinting you. Okay? That's what we're going to do.
Is there any way to avoid that?
Give us your right name, date of birth, and then we can go on our way. We don't want to mess with you. We don't want to take you in and fingerprint you. But if that's what I have to do, I have to make sure you're not wanted for anything, no homicides or anything like that. That's it.
I can promise you
okay.
that much, and I know
I don't know you and you don't know me.
I know.
Okay? So
just gotta identify
give your name,
that's it.
make sure you ain't wanted for no warrants, and then you're good. Stephanie, one last chance. This is your last opportunity.
Okay, let's try this again.
I don't know what you're so scared about.
Here, what's your last name?
I didn't break the
Can we
law.
please let her go? So
you did by lying to the officer.
And you guys are loitering.
House statute of obstruction identification at this moment, which is a Class A misdemeanor. That's arrestable offense.
Therefore, you can be placed under arrest for that. Both of you, because you lied and you lied. You didn't give me your real name.
And we got dispatched here because you guys are loitering in the back of the business. It's not like we...
And there's signs posted, there's no loitering, okay?
I'm sorry.
Okay, so it's not a big deal. What is your name? Don't make us arrest you and do all this extra stuff that we don't need to do.
We have other stuff to worry about.
I know, we got way more serious things to worry about than this. But we got called here. It ain't like we just walked up and started messing with you.
And not only that, but when we print you, it could take a day,
2 days.
2 days until your prints come back before we can. So you'll be in our custody until we can release you. If you want to sit in the cell all day, that's fine.
And your prints might come back before him. So then that means that he would still stay at the station and you might get released. You might as well just avoid all of that and tell us your real names.
Look, if you want to stay in a cell for 3 days, by all means, we'll go this route.
Go on her thing. At this point, we're just going to detain him. Detain her.
Please
let her go.
Then
Please let her go.
Then give him your name.
I did something wrong. She did.
What did you do?
She doesn't know what I did.
Okay, that's fine. I ain't.
Let me talk to you over here. Okay, I'll put
What
back.
what is it that you did wrong?
I did something really wrong.
What?
47 and Cicero.
What did you do wrong?
47 and Cicero by the 500-year-old train.
Initially, they were reluctant to give any type of identification, and then they gave them 2 names, but the names that they gave them came back with nothing, no information.
Police Chief William Alexander says that reluctance raised red flags.
We're not wanted for murder, right?
Right.
Okay, then there shouldn't be any problem.
Geyser eventually gave up her real name and told officers once they ran it, they'd know what she did. She claimed her friend was innocent.
I will never see her again.
Yeah, you will.
No, I won't.
Why?
Because I did something bad. Let me say goodbye.
We will let you say goodbye.
Geyser and 43-year-old Charlie, a trans woman whose government name is Chad Mecca, were both arrested. Charlie, who is charged with criminal trespassing and obstructing identification, spoke exclusively with WGN's Sean Lewis, saying the pair walked from Chicago to Posen after getting off the bus.
We didn't have a real plan, just get as far away as we could. Just vanish.
Charlie says the pair met at church and became friends, and that Geyser shared her plan Saturday to escape from the group home in Madison, Wisconsin. According to an arrest report, Geyser told officers she was treated unfairly at the group home and was upset she no longer was allowed to see Charlie, who on several occasions snuck in by climbing through a window. Geyser told police she cut off her bracelet with scissors and planned to potentially head to Nashville, Tennessee.
I just wanted her to be safe and not go alone.
It's not that, it can't be that serious.
Charlie X-ray 3727.
What was it?
We have to identify. Okay, well, you agree.
And what is your name? What's happening? We don't want problems with you, okay? We just need to ID you. That's it.
Okay.
What did you do wrong?
4 or 5 days, maybe even a week. See if
What?
come back. Okay. Unless it's
She doesn't know my real name.
Okay. Well,
But
give him your real
give me
name.
your real
Don't tell
information. I
him.
don't care about her record. They're dealing with you. Okay. Can't give you information? Why? Why can't you give me information? What's wrong with that? So he says he just can't give me his information.
Okay, so it's
Take him in custody.
MORGAN
And then your last name?
GEYSER.
What is it?
GEYSER. I promise she did not know.
GEYSER. And then what's your date of birth?
May 16th, 2002.
So Morgan is your first name, right?
Yes.
GEYSER.
No.
Let me say goodbye, please.
Okay, we will.
I will never see her again.
Yeah, you will.
No, I won't.
Why?
Because I did something bad. Let me say goodbye.
We will let you say goodbye, but just stand by until we figure out what's going on. Okay?
You
I promise. I'll let you say goodbye.
No matter what I did?
Yeah, no matter.
Last name.
That's my word, okay?
Okay?
Okay? You're being honest with me.
I'm being honest. That's my name. Trust me, I didn't want to give it to you.
Okay.
You'll see why in a second. But she didn't know my name. She didn't know my name. Not my
That's all I have.
Didn't call it.
I have low battery.
Huh? Hold on. What is it?
We're not going to custody, okay? So therefore, I'm going to do all your fucking questions.
Stand on record.
Is that your real name? It didn't come back.
Like that.
That's my real name.
What's your middle initial?
E.
E?
Trust me.
Is that your real birthday?
Yes, May 16th, 2002.
You got E as that Edward? No. Okay, middle initial.
They got 59 for meals, so 119 in our house.
You just put them in.
E, right?
Yeah, E.
314.
Well, always in these 10-8 situations, so.
I didn't know, I'm sorry.
How far? 314, Morgan E. Geyser, criminal record.
Okay. Go ahead and put your hands in
You
the
said I could say
I will
goodbye.
let you. You guys going to the same place, okay?
I promise you didn't know.
Okay.
You're home. We got two across the street.
We'll get you warm, okay? Have you ate?
What?
Have you ate anything? All right, hold on a second. Is your ID in your purse? Honestly.
It isn't. I know you will. It's not.
Okay. Well, we're going to go through it.
Give me, I was a 1037 vehicle.
Try to get mid-low.
You can get the car wash, the 145 block of Cicero. Gray Honda. I'll get you a quick minute.
Back in custody Monday, Geyser was taken to the county courthouse in Markham. It appears reality hits her at this point as she sobbed for more than a minute while alone in the squad car.
So sorry. I wish I had it.
Geyser is set to face a judge tomorrow for an extradition hearing. In the meantime, the Waukesha County District Attorney today says that she is highly concerned the victim's family was never notified of Geyser's escape by anyone but their office.
The legal journey of Anissa Weier and Morgan Geyser was as shocking as the crime itself. Initially, their legal team argued that they were completely consumed by a shared mental illness. Surprisingly, this defense initially succeeded, leading to a stunning decision. The court allowed both girls to go free during the early trial phase, but that freedom was an illusion. Everything changed after Morgan's desperate escape and swift rearrest. The final gavel came down with a heavy, unyielding reality that stood in stark contrast to their earlier release. There would be no more second chances. The final outcome reflected the devastating nature of the crime. Anissa Weier was ordered to spend 25 years in a state psychiatric facility. Morgan Geyser faced an even bleaker future, a 40-year sentence in a mental institution. The leniency of the first trial was gone, replaced by decades locked away from the outside world.